My goodness, that's too bright. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Beautiful sunrise this morning. So we got to this beach at about 3:30. It was pitch black. Just got the one rod set up until I got a bit more daylight and I can see what's going on. Where are we? It's a wonderful place called Millshore Beach. Well, I call it a wonderful place. It's actually really hard work going up and down these stones. It's a little bit like Inverbervie. Very steep beach and lots of round stones. So as you're coming back up from casting, 1 foot forwards, 2 foot back, you know, it's that running like that. Anyway, it looks as if it's going to be a stunning day. I've already got some bites in the water. So I've had a couple of rattles. Not hooked into anything yet, but when I do hook into something, I'll be turning the camera on and you can see what I'm up to. So I'm glad you can come along today. Thanks to everybody that does watch the videos. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your support. It's really kind of you to put the comments in and comment on what I've been up to. So thanks very much. Right, I shall see you in a bit. It's a beautiful morning. Just look at that sunrise. I tell you what, it is cold there. Got my gloves on. Wow. It's worth getting up at 1:45 to drive here, to get here for 3:30. That's why you do it. That is why you do it. But we need this rod to be going. Just got the one out at the minute. Just had a couple of nods there, so I don't think, I'm not sure, I might have something. Just got to take care on the rocks here. No, nothing on that occasion. Still got all the bait, but we'll freshen it up. We'll freshen up the bait and put it back out. Well, nothing to report so far. The bait keeps coming back. I've had, I think, just 2 clean hooks. You never know, could have just been crabbed off. Who knows? I think I'm fishing on sand. It's fairly clean out there, but just at the front here up the beaches, there's these round stones making it quite hard work coming up and down. But that's also a difficulty, because if you get your line just on the stones whilst you're doing something with it, maybe putting it in the rod rest or something, the stones get on top of your line and everything gets stuck. So it's quite hard work from that point of view. Well, it's very civilised having a bench here for your coffee while you're fishing. The sun's come out now and it has warmed up. It was quite cold this morning, 1 degree on the car, and when we got here there was a bit of a wind and a wind chill. I was cold. I actually spent 10 minutes sat in the car with the heater on just to warm up. I still haven't had a bite. I still haven't had a fish. But there's time. There's always one out there. The first rig that I put out was the one with the red beads. It's been doing the business on the other beaches. And I decided that what I'd like to try and do is see if there's something different. So the second rod has got a pulley pennel on. I think it's a size 5.0, and a bigger bait on. So it's got a big piece of sardine and some squid. So I sent that one out, and you never know if there's a thornback ray or dogfish, anything, something bigger might pick that one up. So I'm just fishing the 2 rods as usual. Gordon's got 3 rods out. Good old Gordon. Yeah, lovely. Just sat in the sun, watching the rod tips and talking to you. I've had a bit of a fly around with the drone, so I've put you some drone footage in and you can have a look at that. Right, the sun's out, the jacket's off, everything's good, apart from not a lot of action. I keep freshening up the baits. I've got salted mackerel, and I've got some black lug, frozen black lug that I brought along today as well. I've changed the big setup, so instead of having a large bait and the bigger hooks, I've got the Lucky 6 rig on again. So both of them have got 6 rigs on, or is it the one with 5? Well, you know what it's like. So baited up, we're out there, tide's on its way back out. It's probably about a couple of hours after high water now. It's beautiful in the sunshine. Having a good time with Gordon over here. You'll have to go lots to fishing things to see what he's caught. There you go.
That's it filming.
That's it filming. Yeah. Got Gordon filming. And we're both taking it super easy on these stones, as you can hear. Whoop. Take care, mate. Now, I've had a couple of twitches on this rod, so I'm hoping that there might be something on it. Just go down to the next level. Yay! Yeah! Look at that! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! What a fish! Yes! We're gonna have to measure that one.
Oh, definitely. What a beauty! What a beauty!
Look at that! Super fish. Well, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's a 38. But it's, look at how thick that is.
Yep.
Big thick fish. How nice is that? That's taking some fishing for. I'm so pleased with that one. Let's get it back. Do you want me to take the camera?
Let's just shoot on it.
Yeah, we'll do. Just got to get a point between the waves here. That's the one. Wow. So that ticks loads of boxes. That's a blank saver. It's 38. Nice good fat fish. Brilliant. I'm so chuffed with that. I really am. I honestly thought, you know, sometimes I say I think it's going to be a blank. I thought it was going to be a blank today, but it's not. We kept the spirit up, we kept fishing, and guess what? Rod's going back in the water because there's more down there, I'm sure. Right, let's get it baited, let's get it back out. Regular viewers of the channel will know I've got a little dog called Dee. And Dee is one of those really happy little dogs. So her tail's always wagging and she's always into things, always happy. And my wife and I have this expression, it's called be more Dee. So if you're feeling a bit down, be more Dee. And right now, I'm lots of Dee because I'm off the blank. And I was beginning to think, am I going to get a fish? But we stuck at it. We stuck at it and I managed to get one. So super pleased. Look at the smile. Just want some more now, greedy beggar. So, be more Dee. There's just a little bit of a smell of coconut from the gorse, and it's just wafting across along with the sort of briny smell of the sea. It's absolutely lovely. Now you can see the beach here, what we've been fishing on. The tide's probably about half an hour or so before low water now. It looks like it's sandy at that end. We think we're fishing on sand here. And you can hear the gulls over there. The scurries. Local name is a scurry, the gulls. So it's a lovely place. We've been able to fish out the back of the cars today. There's the cars behind us, so it's not far to the beach. So it's a bit of a lazy day really. There might be a fish sat on this one. I'm going to have to go down the breach, break out the lead and see what we've got, if anything. Yeah, I got my lines crossed, so I've got a bit of a mess down there to sort out. So here's another one. Similar size to the last one, another one about 38. Absolute stormer. Let's give it a kiss, put it back. Beautiful fish. Super one. Very, very pleased. That one vanished. So well worth persevering, and there has been quite a bit of perseverance today, to be honest with you. So 2 good fish so far, lovely flounders, both about 38. Not a bad thickness, but they'll fatten up as the year goes on, no doubt. So we're just going to keep fishing it. It's a steeply shelving bank down here. It's been very hard work coming up and down the round boulders, but it's worth it. It was worth coming and giving it a go. We arrived in the dark, so I couldn't really see much then. Both rods have been refreshed, new bait on, cast out again, because you never know. 1 last cast, 2 last casts, 3 last casts, we'll have all of that later on. So plenty of time for some more fish. Let's keep at it. Now I don't know if you're going to see, it's a pot marker, and he's coming in at low water, so it looks a bit sketchy to me, but no doubt knows exactly what they're doing. The bells was Gordon, by the way. So I just hauled in, and small flounder. No need to get the measure out on that one. It's a beauty though. I'll send it back. At least we've been getting a few. Right then, on your way. Go and grow bigger. That's hard work.
No.
Well, that's been all right, hasn't it? I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's been a great
Been
day
right
again,
good.
as usual.
Been right good. Yeah. Oh, that looks a bit high. That's more like it. Yeah. It's been hard, hasn't it? It has been a bit hard, but I've had a cracking time.
You had a couple of really good fish, like.
I did.
Two good fish.
I did have a couple of good fish and a small one at the end there.
I got some fishes, but they weren't the quality of yours.
Well, fishing things.
But you can still check them out.
Check them out. Go and have a look over there.
Fishing things.
And really good. It's been nice today to fish out the back of the car, have a picnic bench, but it's been really hard work going up and down these stones, hasn't it?
The stones, and they're digging into my feet.
It's slipping backwards.
The soles of feet, that wider things, they're soft. You know, the stones, I feel every stone digging into my feet.
That's it. The wrong beats for today.
The wrong beats.
The wrong beats.
Rigger beats would have been a thing.
Rigger beats, that's what you should have had. Yeah. So this was Mill Shore, and it's I didn't say on the introduction, but the little bay on the far side there is Cullican.
Oh, you were about.
So we fished up about 6 weeks ago, possibly more.
Maybe longer than that.
Yeah, a good while ago anyway, so we had a fish there.
Pennin is over back here.
Pennin, with the local heroes.
Oh, the local heroes.
The local heroes, so yeah.
But this is rare, this West Bench and everything, eh?
Isn't it perfect?
I was just sitting here in my tea, listening to the bells ringing. Oh, great.
Just like a holiday.
Oh, just like a holiday.
Well,
I just felt like I was on holiday.
Yeah. Don't know where we're going next, but you'll have to tune in and see what we get up to on the next adventure.
Yep.
So bye from me.
And take care, Abdi, and I'll catch you after for me.
See you later, tail whack from D. Bye. Stand here. Fluky! Yeah! Look at that! It's a 38. But it's, look at how thick that is.
Yep.
Big thick fish. Similar size to the last one. Another one about 38. Let's give it a kiss, put it back. At least we've been getting a few.